In the next lifetime, I hope fucking Harold Shipman is your doctor.
Well, this is how it goes.
Yeah, well, welcome to the Threescreens.
Pick your nose and fucking run it through your hair, and you wonder why you have shit in your hair all the time.
Dude, I can't help it. It's so fucking long and it gets my face. And if I don't run
You
my hair,
can help picking your nose like this for about 15 seconds and then rubbing your thumb through your hair. Dickhead.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, nothing wrong with that. I don't see what your issue is. I could get I could get every single drop out of my nasal cavity, smush it through my hand, it won't be as greasy as yours, motherfuckers. Don't give me that shit.
Welcome back to the Threescreens.
Yeah, isn't it? It's so good. Haven't you all missed this?
It's because Greg cares so much. What are you drinking, Greggy? Pepsi Max?
Yeah, man. Pepsi Max Cherry.
What you on, Lewis?
Coke Zero. Not by choice. It's just all that was there.
And I'm on Bex. So we're all on shit.
Yeah, innit?
1 in the morning.
Yeah, didn't intend on it being this late, but that's how we roll. It was my fault.
Yes.
It's just how we roll, isn't it?
It is how we roll. So I've got a few things, and we said last. Sorry, by the way, if this is like fucking shit as hell. I'll be honest. It is 1:45 in the morning, and I've had quite a lot to drink.
Oh
shit!
But it's too late now.
It's too late now.
Get
just
it?
do it. Let's just
do it. Let's go.
Right.
Get it? What did you say? I didn't get it.
No, I said it. I said it's 1:45 in the morning, and I'm drunk, but it's too late now.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
where
me.
afterwards you went. That's where afterwards you went. Get it?
Yeah, I said get it. Like, it's too late now to not do it, but it's also too late now. Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
Come on. Right.
Christ.
So, breaking news. This is breaking news from the Marine Science News, Marine Technology Innovation, the VAST. Everyone's out of that.
I've actually got some news for once. Like, this is actually we are actually talking about some news that is actually new. Like,
well, not by the time this comes out. You know what news is like these days, don't you?
It's very fast. It's very fast. People have got news. Too much news in their faces.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when it was like 3 weeks would pass and your favourite person would have died and no one would have noticed. Like, no one knew. Like, I'm trying to think, like...
Dropping like flies now, don't they?
I knew MJ died almost immediately because I was this is
we
Michael
go
Jackson.
so off topic so easy, don't we? But who cares?
Yeah. I remember when MJ died because I had a night shift, and in that night shift the telly was on and it was like 24-hour news. That was when I was younger. 24-hour news channels, that's when you got your news.
And you gotta respect it.
Respect the old hustle.
See, yeah, I was just thinking that, like, it seems like more celebrities die, like, constantly, like they drop, like, but is it that, or is it just that you hear about more of them now because it's all over the internet, and as soon as anybody dies, like, it's on Twitter trending.
Back when we were younger, all of the celebrities dying were already old and from shitty old black and white films we'd never fucking watched.
It's like one of those.
Now it's from people that we actually watched as kids. Like, oh shit, Snape died, or
Snape.
You know.
Yeah, what's his name, Greg?
Guy.
What Guy? His name isn't Guy. What's his name?
I don't know, fucking.
Yeah, it was. You know,
Rich,
guy,
Baldrick or I don't fucking.
Baldrick.
I fucking
Guy
fuck-
Baldrick. He played
Alan.
Snape.
Alan Rickman.
There we go.
Yeah, he got it eventually. Nice one, Greg. He
I'm
pulled it
convinced
back.
he knew, but he just played that out for the meme.
No,
So
it
he could
did take
seem
me that
smart
long.
when he got it.
It did take me that long to figure out.
That's because you were thinking, wait a minute. You weren't thinking Harry Potter, were you? You went straight to Die Hard, and then you were like falling off the building. Falling off the building?
Yeah.
Dead in real life. Dead in real life?
Die Hard's a better film than Harry Potter.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. Harry Potter films are shit.
I think Die Hard.
Fucking stupid little nerd kid and his stupid nerd friend, his stupid nerd shitty girlfriend, but he's not actually his girlfriend because the ginger steals her.
I think that the Die Hard.
Took me a minute.
The first Die Hard, and possibly the third as well, because that was a good one, are great films, but the Die Hard saga isn't that good.
Dude,
Whereas it's opposite with Harry Potter for me.
Nah, Harry Potter is just lame. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. J.K. Rowling is a shit writer. She was just like, hey, I'm gonna write that fucking school about magic kids, and she just makes it up. Always go. Do you ever sit there and go, look at how many plot holes there are in Harry Potter? Like, what the fuck's going on? And you just remember, I was written by J.K. Rowling.
I know you're bashing it, but I know secretly you like Harry Potter deep down.
He does.
I know you.
I like
do.
the idea.
Yeah, I know he does.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling had this really good idea, but she fucked it up. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't you literally just say she had this shit idea?
Yeah, he just contradicts himself. That's all he does.
Exposed, Greg. You just talk shit all the time.
Everyone talks shit. The only difference is
be
I'm
consistent. Anyway, so talking about talking shit, which is basically this whole podcast. You said last podcast. Go on.
Oh, go on. No, I was literally just about to say, weren't we in the middle of reading a news article?
Yeah, I was getting back to that. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted. I thought we'd forgotten. Carry on.
That's all right. I've got them all right in front of me, right here.
He's got it lined up. It's all good.
So you said it's very difficult for us to find new things in the sea, in the ocean.
Greg said that, didn't he?
Greg said that last podcast, didn't you?
Yeah.
Breaking! New species of whale discovered. Dickhead.
Why am I a dickhead?
Because you said it was difficult for that to happen, and now there's a new whale.
Yeah, like a week later.
No. By you saying that it's not difficult.
New whale.
By you saying it's not difficult, you have gone and made the scientists found this new whale, little
new
they
whale.
put lots of these scientists put a fucking ton of effort into finding this whale, and then we got this shitty little cunt here on the internet going,
well, yeah,
yeah, not that difficult, is it? You didn't put that much effort into it, did you?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, it's you saying that no one's putting any effort in.
I didn't say that. I said that it was difficult to find new species of animals. What I said?
Yeah, you said that.
Greg, you look like a dickhead.
What did you say, Greg? What did you say?
I said it was difficult to find new species of animal.
And in a week, breaking new species of whale discovered.
Yeah, I mean, good that they put a lot of effort in. I told you it takes a lot of effort, and these guys put the effort in. Thumbs up to these scientists.
I hope that they heard our Threescreens from last week, and then they were like, right, boys, it's been ages, because you know that guy who bashes graves, and laughed about it.
It motivated them. They were sat in their little fucking office, and they heard our fucking podcast, and they were looking at each other like, we discover stuff. And they were like, they got all their fucking equipment out together, and they were like, fuck him. And they fucking went down there, and they were like, what's that thing? And they were like, it's just a whale. And they were like, it's a new whale.
I bet it's one of them little pygmy whales as well.
Named after the...
Yeah, sorry, this is a slow one, everyone. Jesus. We've been
named after the guy on YouTube called Greg, and it's called the grave sniffing whale. Because last
Yeah,
week
there we
he
go.
said that we don't find any fucking new whales and shit.
If only that was the fucking way the real world worked. That would be
Do
the
you-
coolest
do you
whale
know
on the
what-
planet. But
Do you know what I might actually
it's
name
probably
this?
it's probably called like the right beach whale or some shit like that. You know how
Basically,
stupid.
Greg, you're upset because you've been called out and you look
No,
silly,
no,
and it's
look.
just
Nothing that's happened today is contradictory what I said. I said it's difficult to find new species of animals.
Within a week, new
a
species
whale, mate.
and
A
of a
whale.
whale.
Even if it's a small whale, that's got to be big enough for them to have. How have they only just discovered it now?
It's not significant. It's not significant because the
What,
thing
a
is
new
that
whale?
no, yeah, but it's not. It's not. It's. I 100% bet you this whale is really alike to another species of whale, and the reason why it's never been discovered before is that anytime it's been seen before, it's been misclassed as that other whale. 100% bet you. I'll put money on it.
You're probably right, but I can't be asked to read the full article. So we're going to the next one.
I get bits.
No,
Yeah,
but
fuck it. Who
oh,
cares?
Don't give me that
Yeah, but-
bullshit, Greg. Guess what? You just said
What?
that I was shitting on these new whale people, and then you just did it.
Oh,
For three people that hate the sea, we talk about the sea a fucking lot. Let's move on.
That's the thing, though. Is a lot of people like, I hate politics, but Trump, Biden, Trump, Biden, Trump, Biden, Trump.
Yeah.
But I
Never.
don't get involved in politics. That's so true. No. Oh, yeah. I was in a car crash the other day. I can talk about that.
Nah, move on. Nah, what happened?
Is it a big one?
Well, really, I say car crash, like, it's just one of them ones. Like, I don't know if you've ever been like shunted from behind. I
Yes.
have
Yeah.
before.
What, by
Nice. Sort of.
by a very
Yeah.
large man?
Yeah. No. Does that happen to you a lot?
No, because it's normally you.
I'm not a large man.
See, I'm hitting that back at you. Hitting it back at you.
I'm a little man. I'm not a real man. No, I was going to the pub with a few mates. I haven't been to the pub in like the whole of like lockdown thing because it's just
Rightly
I'm
so.
not really bothered like anyway. I'm not like I don't really drink, so I'm not desperate to go to the pub anyway. But I figured like a few of my mates' birthdays are in December, and it's like probably be the last time I see them before New Year. I'll go to the pub, and yeah, we just like we turned around, we pulled into a car park, no spaces, and we drove up along the high street, and like there's spaces along the high street. And we're like, oh, there's a space there, so we indicate and stop. And it wasn't like one of those like when you get hit when you're still, it's really weird. Like there was like 3 or 4 like when there's when you get hit in a car, there's those seconds where it's like, what just happened? And then it's like, oh, okay, I've been hit. Like but you don't realize it because it's just like bang. What the fuck was that? Like. It sort of throws you off, and I'm fucking high all the time anyway, so I've got an extra few fucking delays anyway. Do you know what I mean? It takes me a little while to sort of, ooh. So
Where am I?
so we're sort of like we're indicated, stopped. It's like I can hear the indicator. I'm looking like, oh, yep, there's people leaving that space. Oh, right, good.
Is that the
Leave my
indicator
seatbelt.
noise or people smoking bongs?
What? What that noise? What bong are you smoking?
I don't know, but I am drunk, so carry on.
Yeah, quite right. But yeah, no. So we're stopped for like 3 or 4 seconds waiting for a sprint, and then it was just like bang out of nowhere, like, and it felt really hard. Like the steering went in the car, like it all locked up, like smoke billowed through the front of the car, like the steering locked up, like both like properly hit our heads enough to knock like both of our hats off of our fucking heads, and I'd hit my head.
Your
on
hats came off.
Yeah, well, I was getting ready to sort of like because I hadn't taken my seatbelt off, luckily, but I was getting ready to. Because I was looking at the space, I was like, oh yeah, and I sort of just reared my head, and just as I started to rear my, then it sort of, so I donked my head a little bit, but luckily, because it sort of the seatbelt keeps you in, your head doesn't go far back enough, so I just sort of like really quickly, but it was like ow, and then there's those 4 or 5 seconds where it's like, what the fuck just happened there? And it's like, oh okay, but yeah, no, that wasn't nice. Didn't. So the pub for me, we won't bother anymore. I don't think we'll write that off. Just like the car, we'll write that off.
Well, how was the car?
It wasn't that bad. That's the thing. It didn't even look that bad from the outside, but like.
Greg, weren't you in a car accident? It was pretty bad.
Yeah, exactly the same as that car accident.
I said pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'll tell you why it was bad, because so my friend was like indicating right to go to where his house is. It's on like a road sort of thing. And you sort of have to, when you're like turning in, there's like a small little bit you can go in, but the main road has to veer off. So if you're going on the main road and you don't know that someone's turning right there, you go straight into them. So he's indicating a turn right, and this motherfucker slams right in the back of us. So we just sat there. I'm just like, and then my friend's like, he was just like, brace. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Wait, so your friend went brakes, and then he hit him.
No, brace.
Oh,
yeah,
brace.
No, brace, as in like brace himself.
Well, he saw it coming.
He saw it coming in his
Oh shit.
Yeah.
At least he could sort of prepare for the impact. Like, this is the worst when it takes you off guard. Like, you just have no idea.
Guy slams into us, and we're like, oh shit. So we eventually turn right. He turned right as well into like where my mate there. And this dude has completely totaled the front of his car. It's like hanging off. There's like liquid coming out. I don't know what the fuck the liquid was. It definitely wasn't water. The bumper's falling off. The fucking bonnet is like crumpled. That's not even the worst bit. The worst bit is he had his daughter in his car, and his daughter was screaming, "You tried to kill me!" And this kid's like 8 or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck has this kid? How is this kid going straight to that? What the fuck is going on with this family? And she's like, I'm gonna tell mummy what you done. And I was like, fuck me.
Nah.
So I'm just like, I can't
How have I
deal
never
with it.
heard this
I
before?
just went into my friend's house. I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go in his house, have a cigarette, and just chill out.
You tried to kill me.
Yeah, dude, the fucking kid was going crazy, and this motherfucker he gets back in his car, drives off with everything hanging, the leakage going everywhere. There's a big fucking line of leaking oil or some shit on the road. It's mental. It was a fun day. I'll put that up on tier list of like best crashes. Definitely high. I quite like that.
Best crashes.
Yeah. Out of all the car crashes I've been in, that's one of my favorites.
I mean, there's some way to rate.
It was the kid's reaction. It was like funny, but like in like a morbid black comedy way. You know what I mean?
As about as funny as being in a car accident can be.
Dude, it's quite fun when you're not the actual person who has to pay for the insurance and shit. It's quite an experience, especially if you don't get hurt. You're like, yeah, it's like being on a roller coaster.
Just fucking up someone's day and then no claims bonus. But then again,
I remember Greg telling me, "Oh, they keep fucking ringing me." You were being rung for like 6 months or so, weren't you?
Yeah, like constantly
was it that one?
ring me. It would be my friend's insurance company would ring me. Then the other insurance company would ring me. And then it was just like a back and forth. Like I was some important witness, and I was just like, no.
Fuck, man.
Fuck.
Like,
I probably didn't give great story. Probably each time I gave a bad story, and then when they checked my witness statement, they were just like comparing it.
They have to. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, why do they have to ring you up so many times? Is it like just that you're going through the same thing over and over again? Like, yeah. Oh, mate, that's got to be fucking tedious.
It was fun.
So, anyway, boys, from car crashes, what did we talk about before? New Wales to car crashes to end of life care.
Oh my God.
Why did you? That topic is the way you laughed. It must be sinister.
No, it's
Well,
just
end of life care. Think of it.
it's just how we like segue.
Yeah, we call it the shipment care.
The ship, dude. It's
There's taking that sail
unbelievable.
on that ship.
It's unbelievable the amount of people Howard Shipman killed.
How
Yeah.
many times
It's
are we
like
going to
300.
bring that up? Just the
It shouldn't be
insane.
funny. It isn't funny, but it's like there's
Do you know-
something. The funny thing about Howard Shipman is you can joke about him killing people because I honestly think people are okay with you joking about it because people put less value on old people's. It's just a fact.
Well, it's true because if COVID was
True.
killing young people, then everyone would care. Whereas
Yeah.
COVID is only really killing old and medically vulnerable people, and not many people care. So I think you're right, but
If you go out right now, no one gives a fuck. That I don't even
Nah,
think
no
COVID
one cares.
No one gives a fuck. It's like
One-
it doesn't exist.
one of the craziest things about
Fair
Howard
enough.
Shipman is he actually looks like one of my ex's dads. And when I
Did you ever say to him?
when I first saw him, I was probably because he died in about 2004 ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he
Was he
killed
locked up when he died?
Yeah, he was locked up and then he killed himself so they could never like.
Pussy.
One of the saddest things that they never were able to get like a proper story or
That might be why he is
evaluation.
not as big.
Yeah, it's a shame. I'd love to like hear him talk about it.
The
Like
old
there's so many
Dr.
serial
Death.
killers you can sit and just listen to them because the serial killers love talking about their crimes. They love it.
Yeah.
It's like
He-
part of it, isn't
he-
it?
He clearly wasn't that sort of serial killer. He must have done it because he hated old people.
He was
Something less
old
sexual
though.
than the-
Yeah, like,
Yeah, but he was old in like the sense of he could still walk and shit.
did he do it because he hated old people, or did he do it just because he was in a position where those were the sort of people that he was caring for, and it was just that was the easiest way to do it? Like, I want to kill a lot
Yeah.
of people. Well, I'm a
Probably.
doctor, and I've got all of.
Maybe he just hit you on them. He was like, "Look at this old motherfucker. You got like a year left, and you're gonna be in suffering the whole time. Let's put you out
I'll tell you
your
what, I
misery."
Yeah,
bet,
but I
I bet
dunno,
any
like-
Americans listening will have no idea who Howard Shipman is.
Okay, so to Americans out there in England, serial killers don't go around raping little girls and killing them. They go around old people homes and injecting them with morphine.
And let me just be the
Okay,
American now. They'll be like,
Hmm.
yeah, they don't kill them in America. They're just head of the BBC.
They're not wrong.
No, I know. That's why I made the joke. I am drunk, by the way.
Yeah, that is fucked
Really?
up. BBC man hiding all that shit. You know,
No,
I always
it's-
used to be like, oh, no,
the
we got to
BBC
keep the
is
TV
just-
size and stuff. But like, the BBC is just when you look at it, it really is just a fucked up thing.
The
I mean, it needs to
BBC
be
have just
changed.
done nothing but sweep shit under the rug for like as long as they've been going. Just
The Catholic Church of Britain, aren't they?
they're the Catholic Church of entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So I did say before we got into our little Howard Shipman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I always bring them up. I don't know why.
How did we even get onto that?
I brought him up because
Oh, okay.
well, actually watching this back, I'll probably
kept him up.
realise that Greg brought him up, but
Greg loves Harold Shipman.
he does.
I don't
He's
love
his
him. I
hero.
think he's easily the most fascinating serial killer. To me, at least.
It's because the story was never. There was, with like Ted Bundy and like all the people who had like full-on cases and then were sentenced to death. He kind of committed suicide before his story was told.
Yeah.
So
A
anyway,
lot
yeah.
of killers. Yeah.
Next.
Next.
Yeah, no.
It says Canada will let healthcare professionals legally use psychedelic mushrooms.
Ooh. When's this from in Canada?
Canada. Oh, don't do the thing where I have to scroll through the article.
Well, sorry. I want to know a little bit of information about the news article that you're reading from.
I saw that somewhere was testing DMT for the same sort of thing as well.
That's nuts.
Yeah, DMT. They're going to do that in the UK, and I haven't applied for it, but I would like to see if I could apply for it.
That's something there's things I'm quite happy to dip my toes into, and that is not one of them. That's some scary shit.
Well,
Have you heard
DMT?
Tyson talk? Yeah, have you heard Tyson talk about it?
No, but think about it though, that you're in a medical setting.
Yeah, it's like you got people who know what they're doing. You're not just buying
Yeah.
off some street dealers. It's like, that's DMT, boys. Swear down.
No, but that's not why I'm worried about it. The reason I'm like it's nothing to do with like dodgy, like it's just the shit you hear about that is fucking mental. I think we've talked about it like briefly, like but it's a bit
That's cool, man. It's like
We're not the podcast that talks about that. We're not Joe Rogan.
Yeah, no, hey Jamie, bring up that clip on the elk meat with the DMT on it.
I'll tell you one
Have
thing.
you tried
I hope
elk meat?
DMT doesn't make me as stupid as those.
Dude,
was that?
imagine if Harold Shipman got out and then he went on Joe Rogan.
Oh man.
Harold shit. See, but again, it just contradicts what was it because I don't think he. Well, I was gonna say I don't think he's big enough to go on Joe Rogan, but then maybe if he had have got out, then maybe he would be some ultra
Dude,
celebrity.
Harold Shipman is massive in the UK.
I have to say, like Joe
They're not
Rogan,
massive.
one of the biggest podcast people out there. He has so many irrelevant shit people on.
Do you want to know
Yeah.
why?
Right? He has loads of great people on, but I'd say at least 9 out of 10 of his people are just.
He is
who are
like-
you? I won an MMA fight in San Diego in 2004. Oh, come on. You know,
He is like
oh,
2,000 odd episodes in or whatever, isn't he? Though,
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
reach for him,
$1,000.
ain't you?
like
yeah, but he's the biggest. He's the biggest. He could get anyone on,
No, he
but
couldn't.
he gets shit people on.
he
Really?
has
You
got,
think
he has,
he can get on?
he does get some good people on.
He
He's
gets
had
some good people on
recently-
there, but there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot. There's a lot of people that won't go on there because he's associated with the right.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think- yeah, but he has loads of like those old leftover boys. You know, what I mean, he's got that fucking sex with like every fucking episode. I swear down.
Who's that?
I can't remember his name. Some stupid American.
I swear you keep cutting out. Anyway, boys. So, another thing we've spoken about a lot before, but this time there's a reason behind it. They've recently named the top 3 plastic polluters in the world. The companies. Can you guys guess which companies they are? Which 3 companies?
Oh, what like?
Coca-Cola. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, is
course
that
it's-
number 1?
That's
Of
number
course it's
1.
fucking sleazy ass company that man. They go around chopping off people's hands in Africa. Of course they.
Do they?
I don't know. I probably.
Lewis, fact check that.
Wheel up.
Lewis, fact
Wheel
check
up.
that. We need a fact
can't.
checker. We need a 4th person in the corner, just like every time we
do.
chat shit and someone go,
How
actually.
can I make it? How can I make up stupid shit?
That's
if-
the trouble. That's what we
There's a
need,
fact
and
check.
I can't use my phone because I'm using it to talk to you dipshits. But we just keep
we
talking about the
need-
most retarded stuff, and I'm like, "Is that true?" And I'm like, "I don't know because I can't use
Okay,
my
well,
phone."
The thing
Okay,
is,
maybe-
Yes, it
no,
is.
no. I have to say it now. We're a comedy podcast. We're reading
I don't
out.
know if
We're
that's-
reading. We don't get any information from us. Get laughs from us. We don't give you information. We give you laughs. That's it.
I
There we
don't
go.
think. I
Maybe
don't think they
maybe
need
we
us
don't
to tell them that.
Chop off their hands.
Some people need to hear it.
Greg was talking something about
Yeah, he's
people having
choppy.
their hands
I'm just
chopped
saying that
off.
Coca-Cola definitely does some bad stuff. Maybe they don't chop off hands. Not saying they do. Just saying they might.
They could do something worse, like poison the entire world. Which is what they are doing, but you're saying they're chopping off a couple of hands.
Is that
But that's
worse
not
than cutting
dramatic.
off
That's not
hands?
dramatic, is it? You
No,
need
I
it to
know.
be dramatic to get the people riled up.
Like, if you actually had to put it to poll, like, do we pollute the planet a bit more, or do we chop off all these people's hands?
Dude, I've just
think
thought of like
people would be
a
like-
horrific dilemma, but do you think it would work?
If you got on Coca-Cola bottles a picture of a guy with his hands cut off, and it just said on it, "This guy's hands were sacrificed for your Coca-Cola bottle," people would still buy it. They just don't give a fuck.
They would
They
still
still
buy it,
"I love
but
Coca-Cola."
this is
The
where I'm going with
Santa-
this. Could you
The
imagine?
holidays are coming thing but he's just got no hands. He's
Oh,
can't
God.
pick up the bottle. It's Santa with no hands.
If you had a little boy and a little girl dying of some sort of
jeez.
plastic-related illness, and their last breaths being like, yeah, they're a plastic
Plastic-related.
a plastic-related
Their neck is stuck
illness.
in one of those plastic things. Ah!
And then one of their last breaths was, "It was Coca-Cola that did this." And more people would care than all the
No.
information. Yes, they would.
It would not. No
Yes,
one
they
gives
would.
a shit. No one.
Remember
No one
when
fucking
everyone banned straws because there was one video of a turtle having a straw up his nose?
Yeah, but there were billions before that. I don't know why that one video exploded.
But that is what it takes, though. I think that it just needs to go viral. That situation
But
needs to happen. Someone needs to film it,
Even
and
that
it needs to
wasn't
go
enough
viral.
because I remember, and I still hear this every fucking time anyone gets a McDonald's. Well, hitting new straws. I need the plastic ones back. You know what I mean? Everyone says
Yeah.
it, and it fucking pisses me off. But it's like they do
But
have
they're
a
not
point.
going
Plastic
to,
is more
so-
convenient. They are more convenient.
But
the
Yeah,
reason why
apparently the plastic straws only
convenient.
apparently the plastic straws only like contribute to like 0.057% of all plastic in the ocean or something.
It's all bullshit
Exactly.
because not a lot of food recycling goes.
Greg's
actually gets
drinking from
recycled
plastic at the
anyway.
moment.
Look, Pepsi. They don't cut off the hands; they cut off the feet, which I
Well,
think's better.
What,
Personally.
do you think it's better, do you? It's funny because Pepsi
Yeah,
is number
it's
2, Greg. Pepsi's number 2. What are you doing, Greg?
Pepsi's number
Oh, man.
2.
I'm part of the problem. Shit.
We're both part.
See,
of the
that's what I
problem,
mean. We're all part of the problem, and
isn't it? Look at this shit.
Yeah.
It's
That's definitely going to be
It's
one of the
fucked up,
things from the
isn't it?
future. Like, our grandchildren are going to look down upon us like, how the fuck did you use plastic
it's like
the
you're
way you
aware of
did?
the problem.
That's disgusting.
but- Yeah, you're aware of the problem, but it's so ingrained into how you live and the society you live in that you're just like you're
Yeah.
aware of it, but you don't really do anything about it. I imagine
Well,
that's
it's not
what
that you
used to
don't
be
really do
like,
anything.
you
You
do something.
can't really. Like you can. You
Yeah.
can switch up your whole life and get and buy bamboo fucking toothbrushes and all this stuff. And like, I've got a few of those things here and there. Do you know what I mean? Because some of it's easy, but not all of it. Like,
The thing is
Well, I can't buy Pepsi in anything but a fucking plastic bowl.
you can buy it
Exactly.
in glass bottles, Greg.
yeah, but you don't see them as much
Where
as
do you
you
get
do.
glass bottles of Pepsi?
Oh, yeah?
I don't remember seeing glass bottles of Pepsi in shops.
To be honest, neither have I. I don't know why I said that, but
Cans are meant to be easy to recycle or something. It's like
oh, you definitely can get them in glass bottles. There's also a dildo-looking bottle here. I don't know why that's there, but
What for Coke or Pepsi?
for Pepsi. Can you
so what's
guys
the third one?
just quick fire round? Third, who's third?
McDonald's.
Greg.
Not McDonald's.
Greg's pretty on it. I've got no idea. Just for plastic pollution.
Yeah.
Walker's
Fuck
crisps.
knows.
That's what I fucking know.
Walker's crisps. McCoy's. I don't know. Go on, who
I'm
is it?
terrible with
It's
names.
Nestle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nestle.
Nestle.
Aren't they the
Really?
ones that go around Africa like
No,
they
Greg.
do? No. It's not cut
No,
off
Greg.
hands or feet. I promise.
You're back to
So what they
hacking
did is
off of
they-
feet.
Now what they did is they forced like mothers to use their birth milk formula or some shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I can't remember but
The-
people hate Nestle.
The
I don't really eat anything Nestle, so
What-
I guess.
okay,
I'm part
so
of the cult.
this is some uneducated
I
dickheads. Stupid,
really like Nestle.
stupid recollection of the breast milk in Africa Nestle
used to
thing.
like
I
Nestle.
remember
There's Nesquik balls. They were good.
they were pretty
With
good.
a rabbit.
And
Is
Nes-
Nesquik Nestle?
Good than
Is it
Nestle.
Nestle Nesquik?
they must be. Anyway, so this breast milk thing is have you Greg's heard about it? Have you heard about it, Lewis?
No, I have no idea. Fill me in.
So Nestle made this sort of alternative to breast milk.
Yeah,
And
like a baby formula.
Alternate.
like a baby formula.
Yeah, like a
and-
baby formula. You mix it with water and it
Yeah.
makes it milky.
So all these,
But why?
all these. Here's the
To
reason.
make money.
All these mothers were using this thing because it was easier, because it meant that the mothers needed less nutrients. They need to be like fed less and all this stuff. So this free Nestle formula could be used on their children, so they didn't need to eat as much, and they could sort of like you know how it's in Africa. Oh, I don't know if you know that, but
It can be pretty dumb.
we go on. Anyway, so
That's pretty fucking.
they
Jeez.
what they did was they made this formula free,
Yeah.
gave it to mothers with newborns to feed their newborns, and the newborns were drinking it. It's all free, obviously, until the titties they dry up because they're not being used.
Oh.
And then Nestle are like, motherfucker, you want some more of that formula?
Oh no.
And then
You got paid.
yeah, that's what
Oh,
they
mate,
did.
That's dastardly shit.
That
isn't
is
it?
the
That's
craziest
like
shit.
mean.
That's
I'll
mad.
totally do
When
that,
did that
please.
happen?
That's
Amen.
eviler than Harry Shipman.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I
fucked.
agree. Yeah,
It's
because like old
pretty.
people, they're threatening mothers and children if they don't pay them. That's fucked up stuff.
That
man.
is real fucked up.
That's like getting a bunch of people addicted to heroin and just be like, well, we gotta start paying up now.
It
You know
is
what I
a
mean?
little bit kind of like. It kind of did remind me of that. It's like when people get people hooked on shit and then like cut them off,
Mm.
and it's like, oh well.
What the
That's
English did with the
It was
Chinese back in the day.
apparently it's the early 80s.
Fucking hell, man. But Milky Bar is banging.
It is, let's be honest.
Milky Bar is amazing.
That's the issue. That is the real issue here. Is that like
It's just a constant dilemma. Like there's badness in the world, but the goodness in the world comes in the form of a little blonde kid dressed as a sheriff, and he delivers out
Look at that kid.
the milkiest of yummiest chocolate, and it's fucking nice.
Boys. Apparently there's a mystery illness going around in India at the moment.
Oh, don't
Is it
start. There's not
maybe-
more. Is
is it
there?
And
maybe
every
this is
person-
COVID-19?
Every person who's had it has not tested positive for COVID.
Oh shit.
So it's not
What's
COVID.
the symptom?
Oh, for
what's the
fuck's
symptom?
sake! Don't give me that fucking bullshit where I have to look through the fuck.
I want to know symptoms because if it's like you know
Greg.
like you shit out your ass till your heart explodes, then that's some fucked up shit. And I want to know about it. If it's just they sneeze, I don't care.
Greg, we don't read the news here. We
So,
read the headline, take it out of context, laugh at it.
Okay, I'm
and then
taking
we
it out of
move on.
context right now.
Yes, I forgot. We're free news. Free news, free men, free
Welcome back to the news.
free living,
And the winner of the
300.
presidential election.
How much have you had to drink?
Too much.
Too much.
He
Yeah.
always goes over. He's a binge drinker.
You bingy boy.
Right, I might be a binge drinker, but Greg, let's get into it. Let's Let's call this a sibling fight. The free
Oh,
screens. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. I don't want to referee this.
Your breath smells.
Yeah, I know. It's because I haven't brushed my teeth yet.
Cut
because I'm in bed.
time! We just cut it there. It ends there. Oh, have you got anything else on your list? Sir?
Yes, I do. I've got a couple more, and then some funny ones. So there's a mystery on us going around India at the moment. The symptoms include sneezing, a bad cough. Not really. They're nausea, anxiety, loss of consciousness, and they've all tested negative for COVID.
Loss of consciousness.
Has it killed anyone?
Oh, for God's sake, Greg.
If it hasn't
He
killed
keeps
anyone,
wanting to know
fuck
more
them.
about the article. Like, God, like, what do you expect?
And
us
let's
to
be honest,
read?
mate. Look, alright, my parents have been in India, and they told me some things, but I'll tell you what, man. I am quite surprised that there isn't... I'm quite surprised that COVID didn't come out.
Jeez.
My mum said there was literally a bucket on the train, and people were just shitting it.
No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that.
She said that to me.
No, she
Well,
didn't
maybe
say
she
that.
was...
No, she
Maybe
didn't
she
say
was just
that.
telling me what I wanted to
No,
hear.
she wasn't saying that. She said there was a hole in the fucking floor.
Oh, okay. Well, bucket, hole in the floor, same thing, isn't it?
No, because one collects and the other one spreads.
Yeah, it's even worse, if anything. Oh, that's mental. But yeah, and you got things like the Ganges River and people bathe in that when there's like dead bodies floating everywhere and stuff.
Did I tell you
Oh.
about that show I watched where that guy was swimming around in the Ganges? Did I talk about that?
Probably.
And the poo hit him in the head?
Yeah.
He's like swimming around and a poo hit him on the
Because
forehead.
we were mentioning the fact that it was so like Kevin and Perry, the movie.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it totally. Disgusting. And then he went to the doctors afterwards. They were like, yeah, you've digested feces. And he was like, I wonder how that happened. It's like, really? Do you? Oh, it's
Number
like,
rule when you're in India is you don't go in the water. You don't go. But that's the thing is that like India's such a cool country, but like they do definitely have a hygiene issue.
yeah.
But I think that's one of the big issues with like these countries like China and India. There's just so many people. How do you fix problems when you've got well over 1 billion people's problems to fix?
That's fucking mental, isn't it?
Yeah,
I can't comprehend,
mental.
like
A
the
billion.
thing we've got such a small little view, like as a nation. Cause,
That's probably why
there's not
like all
that many
the
of us, but-
Scandi countries are doing so well. It's like, oh yes, we do so well, but we've got 5 million people live here, and it's like, what? 5 million people live in
What
like
accent
one
is that?
city.
And it's just
Do you know what I
fucking it's
mean?
just forests and nothingness. Like,
Maybe there is
Yeah, the
maybe there
amount
is
of
something to that.
Yeah, like Mumbai has like as many people as the UK or some shit like that. And like I don't know about you guys, but even just in the UK, even if I'm in the fucking countryside, all I can ever think is there's too many people. And this is in the countryside. I can't imagine living in Mumbai. I would go mental. I'd go insane.
Right, so
You know what I mean?
there's a donation link in the description. It's a tip jar. It's for
To
me and
send
Lewis
Greg
to
to
take Greg
Mumbai.
to Mumbai. So please donate and thank you very much.
Dude, I would. You don't want to send me there. Oh, fucking Howard Shipman the fuck out of me.
Dude, there'll be so many that it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's the problem. No, Matt, and that
Just
that
reset.
comes back to what we were saying.
Just
you can't
reset
make a
again.
difference in this country. There's too many people to make a difference in this world. You can't make a difference.
Oh, nobody would care.
Yeah. What the fuck could you do?
There's just so many of them, they just wouldn't notice. That's
There
how.
is-
That's.
Oh, mate, there's just too many people in this. It's mental.
There are too many people. Again, the population problem is.
Yeah, and we're
it's
three of them.
It's the problem that's in the background. Like, there's so much stuff wrong with the world, granted, and we're all talking about it, not necessarily solving it, but everyone's talking about stuff. But nobody is talking about. Like, yeah, we need to stop breeding for a second.
That's
like,
why I
everyone
couldn't be a
needs to take
politician, because
break.
I'm so good at being cynical about things, but I don't have an answer to the situation.
I don't think anyone. Well, some people have answers, but no one has a good answer. You know, everyone's got this little piece that they know sticks on some people's brains, but it's not a good answer. It's just the answer that sounds nice. That's what it is.
So,
That's what
guys,
politicians' jobs are, isn't it? Say the
from
answer that everyone wants to hear, not necessarily the good one.
from your monthly trusted news source to the funny the funny ones. Oh God! here we
Oh
go.
yeah, these are gonna be some good old knee slappers, aren't they?
Not for the people involved.
No,
Oh shit!
So,
we're us laughing at other people's expenses. Doesn't sound like us.
oh come on! After being years on, especially me, years of being on YouTube, people laughing at me for doing stupid stuff. Let
that's a
me
good point.
let me laugh at other people.
Yeah, my whole embarrassing
people laugh
teenage
at me.
phase is on YouTube, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I can laugh.
People laughed at me dressed up in a diaper.
We've all got it
Yeah.
bad, all right? We've all got
With
it
deep
bad.
heat all up your ass crack.
So at the end of the day, I feel like I can laugh at other people's pain and suffering.
That's why I never feel bad. You know, like deep down, I'm quite a sensitive person, and I'm like,
Aw. Yeah,
Lewis.
you're a
You know,
cuddly
I'm
bear.
like, I've filmed some stuff of you that you wouldn't want me to put on YouTube, and I've asked you, is it okay if I put it on YouTube? And you've been like, nah, and I've been like, yeah, of course I won't then.
Yeah, I mean, you've never stopped asking me, but
Can I
I've always
put it
said
on
no,
there,
you've
though?
always never done it. Like,
Can I put it
no,
on
you've
there?
Nah.
Yeah,
I
Matt
know
does always
exactly
ask
what
me
you're
before-
talking about.
before he puts a video out, like, you sure you want me to put this up? And I'm always just like, really could not care less. Those videos could not exist for what I'm aware. I don't even think about it. You know what I mean? I don't even think that those videos are on the internet. I don't even think about it. It's not even a thought that crosses my mind. You know?
Yeah, you wait
It's
until
weird,
they get
but-
millions of views, Greg. Anyway, so
Yeah,
They're never gonna get millions of views. That's probably why I don't give a shit.
they might.
boys and girl, you can argue against each other who's the girl.
It's you.
I'm fine with being the guy.
Woman hallucinates for 4 months. 4 months, not for 4 months. 4 months after eating 5-day-old gas station sushi. So a lady, she ate some 5-day-old gas station sushi, and it made her hallucinate for months.
How?
For months.
P.S.
That
I'm
makes
drunk.
no sense. How does that? How? First off, I can kind of get how food poisoning can make you hallucinate because I've hallucinated. from
Greg, do you
food
like
poisoning
reading?
before. 4 months. Yes,
Who
I love
eats
reading.
sushi from a fucking gas station?
That's the real question.
That is the real question.
Matt is that
And
Matt is
why are
that
you
person.
surprised you're ill?
I'm not
Well, I'll
that
be
person
surprised
because it
if I
said
was-
lady. That's not me.
Matt is obsessed with sushi at the moment, and he's always eating some smart price ass sushi. You know what I mean?
I like sushi.
Sushi good.
Sushi is very good.
Greg
It's
won't make
okay.
me sushi.
I'll make some sushi, Greg.
Greg hasn't made
Oh,
his own
dude,
sushi because
it's
then
like a
if he did, he would love it.
Skill. Yeah, probably. I don't want to spend like £600 on fugu fish or whatever it is.
Don't need to do that to make sushi.
but once you get into a hobby, you get deeper and deeper and deeper. So if I got
You're
into
not
making
going to get
sushi,
600 pounds fish deep into the hobby, are you?
Yeah, you idiot.
You never know. I probably would. Fugu, man. Fugu fish.
You're yet to smash an actual grave, so I don't think you're
Don't
going to spend
expose it, man.
£600 on a fish.
Come on, man.
Oh man, you ruin it. You're ruining kayfabe. Of course, I'll smash loads of grapes.
Am
Ruining the
ruining
kayfabe.
the image? Am I ruining your street crusher cred?
You're destroying the illusion, man. The illusion.
Talking
of
about
grave
street cred,
smashing.
we
That's
haven't
what
even
matters. That's what-
spoken about Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, have you got it?
Yeah,
Cybug.
Are you good?
Cyberpunk.
It's very buggy.
I can't
and it
wait.
does not run.
I can't wait to play it
well.
properly.
That's a shame.
Yeah. The good thing about it, and I'll say this, but obviously I'm not being nice because it's a shit launch, and they should have delayed it another year. That if you buy it on a PS4, fair enough. If you get a PS5, you get the PS5. Okay, so that's fair enough, I guess. But still, doesn't excuse making a shitty, buggy. It's a
so
great game,
weird,
like,
man.
so...
That's the norm now. It's like, do you remember when like
Mm.
people just used to release games when they were done and like
Yeah.
It's so
And they'd
weird.
never they didn't have to have a day one update or anything
Yeah.
like that.
It's like games
Game
get
Boy.
released now like as fucking like as betas, and then you pay to play the beta, and it's like
Not even that,
we're
mate.
gonna
They're
make-
alphas.
We're gonna in it. It's like we're gonna make the game better in like 6 months through tiny updates, and it's like
No Man's Sky came out like 3 years ago, and they're
Oh,
still
mate.
trying to fix it, trying to make it an actual game. It's mental.
They've fixed it though,
crazy,
haven't they?
innit?
They have fixed a lot of the bugs, but it's still such an empty game, and it still doesn't have a lot of the features that they promised when it was at E3.
Oh,
so-
mate. They lied about everything. Like not even just like
Multiplayer,
j-
lied
just
about how-
straight up lies.
mental.
That's a shame.
It is a
Crazy,
shame,
man.
but that's the issue is that like they know what at the end of the day they know they can get away with it. Is that people?
I don't know
They
how
didn't really
get
get away with it though, did they?
They did get away with it. They made a fucking killing. They made so much money.
No.
That's
Because-
that's what it's about. It's about making money, man.
Okay,
It's about
so
making that little
you
profit.
think the next what's the developer is Hello Games?
Yeah, hello game.
What have they released afterwards?
Nothing because they've been literally just trying to make No Man's Sky an actual game.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair,
So-
it's okay. Like I played it like maybe 3 months ago. Played it for like 6 hours.
Yeah,
and I
but
was
do you
like,
think anyone's gonna buy their game?
"Oh, more than that?" Huh?
Do you think anyone's gonna buy their next game at launch?
Are they gonna make
Dunno.
a next game? I hope they don't.
Maybe not. I don't know.
So that
No Man's Sky was so boring. It was
Ah,
so boring.
I never played it.
It was.
So boring.
Yeah, I was playing it and I was like, oh, I've got Elite Dangerous, which is basically just a realistic version of this, and it's just as boring. So I might as well play the other.
You're such a nerd,
So
Greg.
shit.
Anyway, so I've got
I love space games, man. You know I love my.
I've got 2 stories left.
How long have we been going for?
Too long.
Who knows?
It's gonna get cut. It's gonna get cut in half at this rate.
Yeah, we need to cut some shit.
North
Yeah, we'll be
Korean.
alright.
North Korean. Wet your pants, boys. North Korean.
No.
What?
There you
all
go.
right. How about this? How do you think that's gonna end that sentence? This is a news story.
I don't know the specifics, but I don't imagine it's gonna be good.
Blows up. Nuke.
Yeah, and,
So whatever the Koreans do.
so you think you
Blows
haven't
up
heard of
nuke.
that?
Huh?
So you're that dumb that you wouldn't have heard of that?
I haven't really read the news in a while, man.
You wouldn't have heard about.
Oh, you're right, Greg.
North Korea.
North Korea blows up nuke over Washington D.C.
Oh wow, that's
Idiot.
like my dream.
Come on, Greg.
Go
Think.
on.
Huh? I don't know, like jumps over a wall or some shit. What's
Shit!
North Korean doing?
That's actually super close.
Oh, there we go.
Who would?
Oh wait, I know this one. I know this one. I read this one. I actually read the news. I lied. North Korean high jumper uses his skills to jump over North Korean wall and escape North Korea.
No way.
Yeah.
That's.
I read that one. Yeah, that's mental.
It's good, isn't it?
They
What-
basically trained him.
I don't know if it was high jumper.
They basically trained him to do it.
Right, so
That's
here's
so
this thing that the wild do, where they
big's
jump
the
over
wall?
fences.
Like, yeah, how big? Like, because even doing a jump like that, he couldn't have got up that high. Like, their wall can't be that impressive. If he managed, how tall was it?
Oh, don't ask me questions about the story.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting the rule that we don't ask questions. We don't ask
No, it's okay.
actual valid
I'll have a
questions
quick,
about the news
have a
articles.
quick skim.
Have a quick skimmeroonie.
So it says here, the man reported to be in his 20s surrendered after a manhunt. Oh, he's been apprehended.
Oh shit!
He's by swinging himself over the border barricades without triggering sensors, according to reports. That's all it says, really.
I think we should all just drink a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi or have a Milky Bar and just relax.
Yeah, and then just chuck the rapper in the river. Let's go.
I'm chucking this
I
in
don't
the
even
ocean
live
up.
by a river, but we'll go to
Well,
one.
I'm gonna fucking shove this down
Make
a
sure
killer
that
whale's
goes in
throat
the
after.
sea, Greg.
Oh, it's going to go in the sea. It's going to go down a killer whale's mouth. I mean, no, wait. It's not going to go down a killer whale's mouth. It's going to go down the mouth of a fucking newly found species of whale. That motherfucker. Oh, he ain't going to be a species any longer. You know what I mean? He's fucking choked.
They're rare for a reason, Greg, and it's all Coca-Cola's fault.
It's everyone's
And
fault,
Greg's
man.
fault for
That's-
throwing bottles
I
into
think
the
that's
sea.
it. I think that's the real issue. It's everyone's fault. We're all fucking.
It
we
is
all got-
everyone's
we
fault.
all-
It's
it's all of our
morbid,
fault.
and no.
Yeah,
a lot-
okay, it's
a
more
lot-
some people's fault.
Fucking babble.
I'm sure.
That'll be something.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about doing a podcast 2 in the morning, mate.
Well, we've been going much longer than normal, so
What's that Mark
Maybe
Twain
we
quote
should-
where, that Mark Twain quote. It goes,
all right.
Go on.
come on, I'm trying to end it on a quote. That's
Dude,
cool,
he's got
man.
like
That's a good
5
quote.
million quotes.
Just,
The
just sum it up.
motherfucker
You-
wrote like 18 books.
You know, all right.
Just sum it up.
Let me. From the cradle up, I've always been like the rest of the race, never quite sane at night. And it's true. When that fucking sun goes down, man, something turns off in that brain and turns you loopy. That's why this entire podcast is so inane. Is because it's nighttime, man. We're not meant to be up at this time. It's the world goes.
I think
into
I'll
doom
give
now.
you that. You know, like recently I've noticed a dip. Like I start getting
Yeah.
all groggy, and it's like, and I'll be like, ugh, and you look outside, and because it's pitch black, and it's like it feels like it's like 11 o'clock at night, so I feel all like shit, like I should be asleep, but
It's
it's not.
mental,
It's
man.
like
Like,
6. It's like
It's like you have like 7 hours of darkness, yeah, before you go to sleep. You go to sleep, you wake up, still fucking pitch black. It's fucking mental, man.
like
It
living
really
in
fucks
fucking
with the
like
brain.
it's like living in Norway or some shit. Like
we
just
live
always being
we
in the
live
dark.
really. We might live in the south of the UK, but the UK is really far north. It's but like it's further north than all of the United States of America. If we were put over to where America is, we'd be in Canada.
Really, I
That's how-
never actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but the
thought about that.
reason why we're so much warmer than Canada is because of the Gulf Stream.
Yeah, that's the only reason we get like better weather than them.
Yeah. And here is where you find out that me and Greg are more learned, and yes, that is the right term, than a lot of people. We actually do know some things.
Yeah, you just pretend to be retarded to trick people and get
It's
get
all
many
part of the
views on
plan,
the
my
internet.
friend. All part of the plan.
Whilst the grift is still going, check out our tip jar in the link below.
Yes, please do that.
You guys have been killing it recently. I did get one. I'm pretty sure I read it out donation. I'm pretty sure I read it out on the last podcast.
Was it the big long very nice one? Because you did read that out in the last one.
Yes, that was the one. That was the one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Okay. Good stuff.
Banging.
Right. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm up for wrapping it up. Apologies for being drunk.
You should always wrap it up. That's right.
I think we should do another hour.
Oh.
Well, if you're up for it, Greg, we could, because I have about 13 other fucking things open here. All right, man.
We'll save them. We're gonna save those because we don't have to talk about the same shit all the fucking time.
I don't know. I think we did pretty good. I think we did a pretty good job of doing the same themes, but talking about different things.
Greg,
we did do okay.
Greg,
I think I agree.
Howard Shipman, we did a huge repeat on that.
We've barely even scratched the surface with the Shipman. We should do a podcast where it's just talking about Howard Shipman.
Yeah, I'll be up for that. Yeah.
And I teach you about his life.
It's hard to do that without. It's hard to do that without coming off as like super insensitive. You know what I mean?
Why?
Or insane.
Okay, look, everyone knows my opinions on the older.
Dude,
people.
there's like 400 billion fucking podcasts on crime. We can pull it off.
Yeah, I guess so.
We can barely pull this off.
I want to clarify. I want to clarify right now that I'm not saying what Howard Shipman did was good. Obviously, murdering people is not good. The only thing I'm saying about Howard Shipman is that the reason why we don't feel as bad about Howard Shipman is because they're old. And is that a bad? Does that mean we're bad?
I don't know if that's the sole reason.
You can't tell if that's. You can't tell if that's the reason or the fact that he died never telling his story. No one knows his story. No one knows his psyche. That is the psyche bit. Is the part that people really buy into. It's like, how can this person feel this way?
But you look at like the way people like Ted Bundy are treated. They killed like 30 people, and they're like, and it's like a tenth, maybe even less. What Howard Shipman?
But I think he has a point, to be honest.
Ted Bundy was like, at the end of his life, at the end of his life, he was like, I killed this woman because she was a cunt and this, that, and the other. But you didn't get that with Shipman. The Shipman just died with his secrets. Yeah, but that's true. But that makes him more of a mystery, which is surely more interesting. No, it's not, because you don't know. There's no psyche behind it.
Okay, let's put this to an example. Let's say one day we're Let's say one day we're all in a room. All right, the lights go out. 10 seconds later, lights turn back on. There's a poop in the room. Okay, now
Always Sunny.
If one of us, no, but this is a great example. If we know who did the poop straight away, then it's just boring. But if we don't know who did it and we have to figure out the mystery behind the poop, that is significantly more interesting.
I agree, but that is why the Zodiac Killer is probably bigger than Ted Bundy, bigger than Howard Shipman. But Howard Shipman should be bigger. But if Howard Shipman had never been found, he would be the most famous person of all time.
Zodiac was never found, man.
No, but what I'm saying is Zodiac is probably arguably more famous than Ted Bundy.
Nah, I still think it's the age. It's the age of the victim. 100%.
No, we don't know. We can't determine that factor. Oh, kill yourself, Greg. I hope in the next lifetime, I hope fucking Howard Shipman is your doctor, dickhead. And I hope you're 110.
What are you doing to me? I'm literally just saying that That I'm just saying that people don't care about him because of the old people.
No, I don't think that's 100% true.
Right.
There's definitely a truth to it.
We'll delve into another podcast, yeah? All right. Yeah, boys.
When we start our separate crime podcast, we'll delve
Everyone
into
fuck
that.
off, yeah?
Yeah, right. Bye.
Free crimes.
Free crimes.
Give all of our 6 viewers the finger.
Matt, Lewis, Greg. Tip jar in the link in the description. If you're still here this long, hit the like button.
Yes, that would
hit
be
the subscribe button if you're new. There's no new cunts here, but if there is, by any chance,
if there's anybody new that just listened to this, they're not going to be fucking
that's true.
hanging around.
If you fell asleep and this was on autoplay, wake up and just fucking get that 18-foot rope.
I would say that even amongst English people, that we talk about the Yorkshire Ripper more than we talk about Harold Shipman.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but Greg, you're so out of touch of like popular
That's true, I
culture.
am out. Yeah, that's true.
When Howard Shipman happened, it was such a big news story. Anyway, fuck off everyone. Fuck off you two. It's 2 a.m. I can't be bothered with this shit anymore. Yeah, goodbye.
I'm just saying.
Greg, die.
So Harold Shipman.
Greg, if you like Harold Shipman so much, why don't you fucking
I don't like him. That's not my point. My point is that it's because people hate old people. That's why.